lovely day, and I'm going to see if I can get to Trigeminal Court today, because I wanted to go there for ages, so let's see if I can do that. I don't know, it's going to be 15 kilometres at least, I think. Okay, see you later. Okay, going up a hill. Got further up this hill than I ever have done before, which is cool. Now I just wanted to work through how I'm dealing with the discomfort of being unfit. Remember, I've got 17 years of inactivity to work on here, and although I've had 18 months of building up my activity, it's been with walking and cycling's different muscles, different legs, and more cardiovascular work, and I'm difficult with my breathing because my breathing rate's quite slow because of the opioids I'm on. So I have to manage that. I have to manage the point at which I say stop, get off and walk up this hill, and then manage the discomfort I feel. And it's it might seem strange to some people, I don't know, but for me, my amygdala's still on quite high alert, so it doesn't like the discomfort, so it triggers a sort of a panic reaction. So I have to have a little strategy where I manage the panic, basically. And so I have a certain point of discomfort when I stop, and I get off, and I don't stop, I keep walking. And then I go into a little bit of a mind measure where I control my breathing, slow my breathing down, take deeper breaths. I reassure my brain that everything's all right, this is temporary feeling, and it's good because it means I'm getting fitter and stronger. All the nice positive self-talk. And it's working well, and I'm, going a significant amount further each time. Generally, it depends what I've done that day. So it's a technique that's working. I'm really proud of myself, and it's going well. So I'm going to carry on now. Got downhill for a while, and I'll check in later. So I'm being a very good girl, and I'm sitting by my bike, having a bit of a rest, even though physically I'm doing pretty well. I've gone nearly 8 kilometres. It's a fairly golden patch, as we've talked about before. It's a gorgeous sunny day. Oh, I feel so peaceful and content, and really enjoying being in the moment. It's just lovely, really. I'm nearly in Talga, which is a good 5 miles away from home, although I've gone a backwards route, so nice to know I could do it. Okay, so I stopped that video a bit early because another cyclist came by, and we ended up talking for about 20 minutes, and it was a really nice, friendly little conversation, and putting the world right. You see, this is one of the big positives of the COVID situation. Everybody is a bit starved of social interaction, so everybody's chatting, and it's really nice. This is a particularly nice bit of lane, and I should be riding up this, and I would do usually, but because of the 20 minutes sitting down talking, my muscles have tightened up somewhat, so gotta warm them up again. So the interesting bit about this little route is that it's not somewhere that I went very often as a child. I think I went along it once when I hacked to a show on a pony as a kid. And I remembered there was a house along here, and in my memories it was a real sort of ruin of a house, and I've always remembered it and never been able to find it. And it was only recently I did a bit of research and realised it was there's actually two of them, and neither are ruins anymore. There are two sort of manor houses called Tredustin Court and Tredustin Hall, I think. Anyway, it's quite interesting. It was a bit of a draw to come and see. As one of the little quirky things I like to do is trundle to places on Google Earth and Street View and have a look at them. And this is kind of real life Street View for you, and it's much better. So anyway, back on my bike. Quick stop at 14 kilometres and about a kilometre and a half from home. Just to say, I could have done much further today, which is really good. So that's really good, feeling like this is good. Like I'm doing some really good work, really getting my muscles into a better state, and it's just all lovely, and bike is bike time, and I just can't tell you how much I'm enjoying this. This is wonderful. Anyway, and I'm really getting to grips with the gears, which is really awesome. I've had a few sort of wiggles around cars, so I'm feeling much more confident about general roadworthiness. It's a really good time to start cycling because the roads are so much quieter because of COVID. So that's a really nice thing to do. See, lots of positives, and I'm really enjoying Aurelia. I mean, I know she's a heavy old mountain bike and she's cheap and she's, but it's awesome. It's awesome. It's just getting out there and it's brilliant. And I'm wittering on, but it's a sign of how much I'm enjoying it. And enjoying learning and figuring things out and using my brain and being on my own and enjoying being on my own. I went through a phase after my crash when the withdrawal hit where I couldn't be on my own at all. I was just too terrified to be on my own. I think you can probably figure out why. So being on my own, being comfortable with me and being happy being me and with me is just lovely. And I'm really grateful for it. I'm grateful for a lot of things. I'm feeling very, very lucky these days. And that's precious. And I wish that everybody could feel like that. And I hope that people watching this, if anybody ever watches it, gets to feel this way too. So, ta-ta. Hello. Another day, another bike ride, and this one doesn't really count. We're only going a short distance, but it's because I have my mum with me. She hasn't ridden for a while and she's on the jalopy, so no gears. Bless her, she's doing a brilliant job. And it's really nice having somebody with me. So, good stuff. If anybody's ever wondering where I get it from, it's from here. Who's stopped to look at the flowers. So, brilliant.